What's been your best trade?
Hold on, before I even say that, I consider JT like the Jay-Z.
Yeah.
The Jay-Z when he come into the studio, you know, write that down. Like JT goes in there, it's like he does everything.
Yeah.
Like he's really built an empire and he does everything with no team.
Beautiful.
It's crazy.
But we gonna hire a team though, cause we getting older. But
We need to take the skill with the
yeah.
Right. How these losses given but no lessons learned. And how these scars shown but no respect was earned. You choose not to live your life, well that's your concern. But death come for all, my nigga, we all get a turn. How many niggas be the same when that court adjourned? Tell the devil he...
Welcome back to another edition of the Hatchett Way Show, the 10th best podcast in the friggin' world. The 10th. Here we have my North Carolina brothers in here. This is a guy I respect a lot. We've been social media friends for 3 years or so.
Yes,
just a really cool dude. You know, some people you mean like, man, this dude is cool. This guy is cool. He's about his business. He gives people. One thing I respect about you a lot is you give people tangible options, no matter what they got going on in life.
Yes, sir.
No matter what it is, he's gonna figure, okay, like I got something for you here.
Yeah.
It's on you now. JT Hustles.
Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate you having me.
Thanks for coming down. And we have Chris Johnson. Chris Jackson. They are business partners. Chris came down from South Carolina. JT came down from North Carolina. So I appreciate them traveling down here.
Yes, sir.
So tell the people in your guys' words what you guys do.
All right, so I'm a serial entrepreneur. I started off as an independent courier way back when, and then a lot of people asked me how I did the business, so I started uploading content to YouTube and Instagram. Fast forward to today, now I own a media company, I invest in real estate, and I take pride in, like Mr. Hatchett said, practical entrepreneurship. So I don't care if you got $100, you got $1,000, you got $10,000. My goal is to try to figure out a way that you could take what you have and build more wealth with it, so that way you can get more time. So you can make money and lose money, but I pride myself in saying that I don't sell information, I sell people their time.
Ooh.
All right.
Well, I love it.
Yeah.
Chris?
So I teach people how to trade stock options. I teach people how to make $1,000 a day trading stock options. And I teach the stock market using R&B music.
What? The stock market uses R&B music. Give me an example of it.
Yep. So I use, for example, I have a psychology of trading, right? So the psychology of trading, it starts with Tevin Campbell. So think about Tevin Campbell, the song "Can We Talk." In that video, he had a girl that he met, and he wanted to know more about the lady, right? So he had to introduce himself to the lady. So the same thing with the stock market. When you see the stock market, it's not this old shiny object. Everybody saying, I'm making money. But you, as the person, have to introduce yourself to the stock market. So Can We Talk is stage one of the psychology of trading.
I love it. JT,
Sir.
I believe you spoke about, I don't know if you did some time before. You got a record, I believe?
Nah, my whole family does, so I'm affiliated with it.
Okay.
So yeah.
I heard you mention it before.
Yep.
And you talk to people who have been through some things,
Yes,
who might have an F on their record about how tangible ways that they can make money with it.
Yep.
What are some examples of businesses or options for our people who do have a record?
All right, so if somebody out there does have a record, I would first and foremost let them know that social media is like the great equalizer. So it's people that's making a killing off of podcasts like this, YouTube channels, Instagrams, and things like that. But I do realize not everybody likes to be on camera or on the microphone. So you can start businesses like an appliance repair business where literally you can go to Harbor Freight, you can go to Walmart, wherever you can afford to get a bag of tools from. You don't even got to know how to market. You can go apply with the home warranty company. The same company that insures the house in case it burns down also has coverages for appliances. So literally you could just sign up with them. It's people that learned it from YouTube. It's people that paid for inexpensive trainings. And it's people make 6 figures their first year just fixing appliances. They don't know anything about marketing. They got some tools out of Harbor Freight or Walmart. Now they doing that. I got another partner that he sells books. He goes and gets books out of like thrift stores, things like that. He gets them at 3 cents a pound. So he takes all of the books out of the thrift stores and he negotiates a deal that he's gonna buy everything. He makes $300,000 a year relisting those books on Amazon.
$300,000 a year moving books.
Moving books.
Pounds of books, no work.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Absolutely. Also, if you got a clean driving record and if you have a felony but you don't have a drug charge, you could do what I started off with, which was the independent courier service. You can start off with your personal vehicle, but I personally recommend if you got a van, you can start off with a cargo van. Your first year as an independent courier, not knowing nothing at all, you'll make $40,000 a year. All right, and then as you learn the business, you can scale up, and you could definitely make it a 6- and 7-figure business. Actually, it's a guy out of Atlanta that I talked to before walking in here. He does $20,000 a month off of his own transportation company. No CDL required. DOT ain't on your back because you ain't a CDL driver, of course. So it's a lot of different ways. I say literally, when it comes to entrepreneurship, your only limitation is your imagination. So if you don't mind being on social media, you can make it on social media. If you don't mind working with your hands, there are businesses out there that will do the marketing for you. Like one more too, because I'm long-winded.
Keep going.
I got a partner of mine as well that he signed up with AAA and with some insurance companies. And basically, if you run out of gas on the side of the road, he'll come out, he'll give you the gas. He'll put the spare tire on for you. He'll give you a boost if your battery dies, something like that. And he was like, he do $1,500 a day just getting all the work from AAA. So that's somebody else that don't know how to market. He don't have a commercial vehicle. He pull up on you in a Ford Focus. And he gonna
get you right.
Yeah, he gonna get you right.
Hunger.
Absolutely.
Hungry people win, fam.
Yep.
I've interviewed a lot of people over the years, and I've been interviewed a lot of people, and I've been interviewed a lot. I thought it was college degrees. I thought it was 2-parent households. I thought it was your fraternity. I thought it was your network, which is important. All these things are important, and those things do help. But it's freaking hunger.
Absolutely.
It overrides anything.
Absolutely.
I was talking to my brother. I was asking him, how big a podcast do you think I can get? I wanted some real advice before I really put a whole bunch of money into it. He was like, I stutter, right? I used to stutter worse. He's like, man, look how far you came. I was like, yeah, you're right. He was like, why limit yourself? I said, shit, you're right. That's it. Took the cap off and I'm shooting the shot.
Yeah.
Brother Chris, what's the difference between investing and trading, and which one should people start with if they only have $2,000?
If you have $2,000, I would say split it in half, right?
I like Chris.
So I would say put $1,000 into long term, especially right now with how the market is. You can get some good stocks that you actually wanted to invest in, like your Nvidias, your Amazon, Apple, things of that nature, right? And then,
Amazon is low. Amazon, what was it, 100 or so?
So Amazon did a stock split, right? So they did a stock split, and right now the market is in a free fall. So the feds have actually the Fed's Jerome Powell has messed the market up right now. It's falling, which is a good thing for some people, so we can invest. It's the perfect time to buy in. Okay. But if you're trading stock options, take that $1,000. We don't care if the market goes up or down. If the market goes down, I make money. If the market goes up, I make money. I care less. Every morning I wake up, I hope the market goes down.
I like it. I like it. I was telling someone the other day, I said, if you don't know what business you want to start, what I would do if I was you is I would put my money into Google, Amazon, what's another big company? That's Microsoft. And I would just buy into the best companies right now. Yep. Because if you don't know what you want to do, that's fine. But they know what they're doing, basically, right? Is that good advice, bad advice?
That's
what do you think about that?
So think about your Amazons. How many times Amazon come to your house a day? Right.
They're there every freaking week, man.
How many times you use Google? How many times Apple is not going anywhere? These are stocks that you can invest in long term. If you have money sitting in the bank and say, hey, I want to be like safe and don't want to have to do a lot of risk, you invest in those companies that you know are not going anywhere. 10 years from now, those companies are going to keep going. You think about where Amazon started it, and look where Amazon is now.
You're right.
So
can I say something real quick, man? Because I heard you say something.
Your show.
All right. So I don't want you to think of yourself as a podcast, my brother. You bigger than that.
Okay.
I want you to think of yourself as a media company. So your setup that you have, and of course not everybody watching this can see the setup, but man, I do all of my content out of my house. So I got a 3-story house on the top floor. I just set up a couple of lights, a cut a camera. Nothing as fancy as this. We do $75K a month.
75 what?
$75,000.
You make $75,000 a month?
Yeah, but I'm not a podcast or a YouTuber. I'm a media company. And I don't I don't have any product that I personally sell that's over $200. Now, there's nothing wrong. Respect to everybody that does. I believe in high ticket sales. I believe in inner circles. I believe in coachings. I believe in all of that. I'm just saying, me personally, we haven't even scaled up to that yet. And my goal is to build a company that could do at least $200K a month at a minimum. So I do think that this podcast is a part of your media company, but I think you could do.
I'm a media company. I'm not a podcast.
Absolutely.
I'm a media company.
All right. Cool.
I appreciate
if
that.
nothing else happened, right? We made the impact we wanted to make today.
Done.
All right.
You guys. $75K a month.
Yep.
How do you earn that?
All right. So first you get YouTube ad revenue, but I'll tell people like that's like the smallest bag that you'll ever get.
Okay.
And it fluctuates month to month based off of the views. So it's like sometimes it's 20K a month, sometimes it's 16K a month. If you don't upload frequently, it might drop all the way down to like 12K a month or something like that.
Okay.
Right? But then how you really make money, I tell people that making money just a value exchange. So it actually hurts the content creator if they give you all the play in one video. All right, it hurts the content creator and it actually hurts the viewer. So for example, we don't have a traditional gatekeeper, but the algorithm is the new gatekeeper. So let's say that you made a YouTube video and you say, in this video, I don't care how long it is, I'm gonna teach you everything you need to know to make 6 figures a year with your own notary business. Well, the algorithm is gonna send notifications out to the people that watch the majority of your episodes. Let's say you drop it and they're at work or they're asleep or they're doing something with their family, so they don't click the video right away and watch it. Well, the algorithm's not a person. They're gonna say, well, maybe that's not a good video. So they're gonna stop recommending it. So that person that really needs that game is gonna never even know that that video exists out there. Right? So you can split it up and do a lot of little videos to hopefully get the message out. Or if you're somebody like me that doesn't believe in selling information, you believe in selling time, you could give them a course. So you could sell courses, you could sell books. Of course, you could do the high ticket items as well. You could do partnerships as well. Because I tell people I don't know everything, and it would be crazy for me to say, well, I'm gonna learn everything about real estate, everything about a notary business, everything about stocks, everything about everything, right? Why don't I go just find Mr. Andre Hatchett and say, hey, listen, do you want to come teach my 265,000 subscribers about the notary business? Right. He say, yeah, we work out a deal that's mutually beneficial. And when I say mutually beneficial, it benefits him, it benefits me, and it benefits my audience as well. So everybody makes money. So those are the main ways. So I got an ebook, I got courses, I got partnerships, and then I got the ad revenue.
And you said that all your courses are under $200?
My personal courses, I don't have anything that's above $199. I reserve the right to raise my prices.
Yes, you do. That seems to go a very consistent debate people have. Some people swear by only sell high tickets. Some people say keep it low so it's easy for people to buy. Why do you keep it lower price? In our world, lower price is usually under $500 or so.
Yep. Me personally, I grew up in a low-income environment. My mama had 6 kids, and my grandmother got dementia when I was in like middle school, so she moved in too. And my mom never made more than $11 an hour. So I want to have programs that my mom could have got if she wanted to. Or, or my cousin or somebody like that could afford. But I do understand as I grow as a media company that there are certain people that they want more of your time. And time is an asset we'll never get back. I don't believe when people say time is money. I believe time is more valuable than money.
Way more.
So I believe that if somebody comes to you and say, hey, Mr. Hatchett, I want to come spend 6 months with you and tell me everything that you know about the business in the X amount of years you've been in the business, you should charge a premium for that because you're never going to get that time back. That's time you could be with your family. That's good time you could be doing other content. You could go to sleep that time if you want to. It's your time.
Take a nap,
right?
yeah.
So I definitely value everybody's time. So, but me personally though, my media company is designed for like that single mother that got 6 kids and taking care of other people and giving money to the church, and she make $11 an hour.
That's real.
I ain't great at math, but 11 divided by 8 plus different ways your money gotta go mean you broke. So having a $27 ebook, having a free YouTube video, the dope thing too is what I tell people that are reluctant about that is that you not giving away the information for free does not stop anybody from making money except you. So like, let's say you put it behind a paywall. Hey, I ain't gonna teach nobody how to make money unless they give me $10,000. Because I know how to make 75 grand a month, so it's worthwhile. Well, guess what? If they don't have 10 grand, they're gonna Google how to do whatever it is. They're gonna click on the blog site. The blog is gonna have ads on it, and the blog is gonna make the money you could have got. So either way, somebody gonna make the money, because if I really wanna know how to start a notary business, either you gonna tell me or somebody else gonna tell me, or I'm gonna Google it myself. So I say, man, that's why, another reason why I don't believe in selling information, because anybody can get the information. The differentiating factor is if you value my time or you value your own time, which is what I train everybody to do or to think like, right? It's not that I'm paying you whatever it costs for you to train me for a year. I don't care if you say it's $100,000, right? If you're gonna teach me how to make $100,000 a year and I gotta give you $100,000 one time, that's still a good deal. And if I try to do it myself, I might work 5 years and still only know how to make $50,000 a year. So what did it really cost me, right? I didn't save $100,000 by not giving it to you. I lost 5 years of my life, right? So I see it both ways. But me personally, I don't think, I don't think that you're keeping anybody out. And if you in a good niche, there's always competitors that will give them the ebook for less than whatever the high ticket item is.
Yeah. But my strategy is you give people tangible steps.
Facts.
Tangible, actionable steps which they can implement. Facts. And if they want to spend more money to invest, rock out. It's worked very well for me for a lot of years. So yes, I'm with you on that. For people who don't want to give away anything, and they don't know a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to know.
Yeah.
Man, you don't know that much. Brother Chris, how did you get started with the stocks? And are you a 9-to-5er? Are you a full-time entrepreneur? How does your life work out?
So stock market, me and my wife was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And,
Shout out to your wife. Is that your wife out there?
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to your wife.
So, so we was at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we was at the bar, having some drinks, eating some food. Okay. And the guy came to us and said, "You want to be this wine tasting?" So we went to the wine tasting, and at the wine tasting, the individual came, him and his family. He said he's on vacation for 8 weeks. When he said he's on When he said he's on vacation for 8 weeks, first thing I said was, I want to know in my mind, how has this man been on vacation for 8 weeks? So I threw out my trucking company. He didn't bite on it. I threw out I want to do HVAC. He didn't bite on it either. But the couple we came down there with said, "Hey, I want to learn about the stock market." The guy's eyes lit up. And for the next 3 hours, he was buying us shots and telling us about the stock market. And he said, "Chris, when you get home, call me. I'm going to show you how to set your screen up." He showed me how to set my screen up. And I've been in the stock market since then.
Wow. What year was that?
It was a few years ago.
Okay.
Years ago, yes.
You have a job as well, or?
Yeah, so I have a 9-to-5. I trade stock options. I teach stock options, and I run a Discord chat. All at the same time. And I recently had a trucking company and a dispatching company that I let go, and I got a boat company.
You got a boat company?
Yeah, I got a boat.
Those things make money, don't they?
They can. Some you got your good days. You got your good months and bad months.
Tell them how much you gonna do this month.
In the boats?
No, just total for everything.
Oh, total. Well, my goal is, this is my mentor, right? So
okay.
This is my mentor. I look up to his numbers.
You got a great mentor.
I look up to his numbers. I'm looking and for me to bring home. I'm looking to bring home something similar to what he's bringing, like 75,000.
Nice.
Want to be your own boss and start your new business, but don't have the money? Then we can help you get started on your own startup. Introducing Mobile Notary Launch. We offer a 5-day startup challenge that will give you the tools and resources you need to get your notary business off the ground. In just 5 days, you could be on your way to financial freedom. This challenge is designed to help you every step of the way, so there's no reason not to sign up today. The 5-day Notary Startup Challenge is the perfect way to start your notary business on a budget. With our step-by-step guide, you can have your notary business up and running in no time. In just 5 days, you could be making extra money by becoming a notary public. Click this ad and sign up for the 5-day Notary Startup Challenge now.
The reason why it's important for people to hear about the 9-to-5, because I don't know when this happened, JT, but people just started dissing jobs. I'm here like, yo, you're dissing people who make an honest living?
Yeah.
Something got to be wrong with this. Now, I don't have a job. I'd rather not have to go back to 9-to-5 world. But if I have to do it, I gotta do it. Shit, I got mortgages. I like women. Like, what do you want me to do here? So, I think it's important to talk about, get to where you got to get to, fam.
Leverage.
It's a perfect business partner. And if any of y'all want to buy real estate, having a W-2 income makes it so much easier to buy freaking real estate. They make it tough as hell. So, what line of work is your 9 to 5?
Yeah, so I'm in data analytics, business management. So the thing about my 9 to 5 is, so I tell people this in my role. If I stay at my 9 to 5, I would be an executive in 6 years, 7 years.
Damn, that's big money.
You see what I'm saying? But I tell people to say this: there's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5
at all.
The thing about it is leverage your 9 to 5, so everything you're doing over here is straight profit, except for the tax part of it. Your 9 to 5 is covering all your expenses. Once you get enough over here, then you can say, okay, do I want to work the 9 to 5 or do I have to? Because right now, most people have to, because right now, if someone's boss come tap them on the shoulder right now, it's over because their whole life is tied up in 9 to 5 income.
I'm with you on that.
You see what I'm saying? But if you got the 9 to 5 income, then you have this income coming over here, that boss tapping you on the shoulder is like, man, I'm glad you did that because now I can spend more time over here. You see what I'm saying? Or this, that, and the third. But I tell people, man, this leverage your 9 to 5. Don't be so quick to quit. Don't be so quick to quit your 9 to 5. Use it as leverage. It's gonna take you further.
Are you college educated, self-taught?
Yes. So I have a master's degree from where I went to. I got a bachelor's from Winthrop and I got a master's at Walden, I believe.
Shout out to that. Are you married or your relationship?
No, I'm unmarried. No, I'm not married.
Okay. Are you dating, relationship, or?
What's going to get more views?
The honest truth.
No. Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Long term?
Yeah.
Legally married.
Shout out to that. So, for the majority of people who society would deem as successful, for the majority of men, black men, who society will deem as successful, who I speak to, they're either in a long-term relationship or legally married, something along the two. Do you think being in a relationship helps you guys grow personally and financially?
I think that in general it depends on the man, but for me personally, I do think it is because I also have a daughter with the person that I'm with as well, and if I didn't have like that responsibility and that stability, I'd be wild. Just knowing me, right? So like the average, I'm 32 years old, which is young or old, depending on who watching this, right? But at 32 years old, if you got a company that does decent numbers, right, and you don't have any kind of foundation or stability and stuff like that, so like it keeps me grounded. So for me personally, it does help me. But if a man has the discipline to be able to like do everything right without that, hey, salute to him.
Okay.
Yeah,
thoughts on this, Chris?
I say the same thing. So I believe being married slows you down as far as not making you go out there and just be wild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can possibly get more done if your mind's in the right place, right? As far as being married. But I think being married is probably one of the best things.
Shout out to that.
Definitely being one of the best things.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
For the people who watch your YouTube channel, for the diehards, the loyal, I don't know if you have a name. You have a name for them? The Hustlers?
Yeah, the Hustlers, yes.
The Hustlers? Shout out to the Hustlers.
Yeah.
Who do you find gravitates to you the most?
I think that man or woman who's in a low-income environment, but that's by design. So, like the first couple of years I was on YouTube, I intentionally didn't get a haircut. I intentionally wore, like, it's going to sound crazy, but it worked. I didn't get a haircut for 2 years. I would change clothes before I did a video to intentionally wear, like, some more raggedy clothes. My thing is this, like, so my background is I got awards from a commanding general while serving in the Marine Corps.
Oh, wow.
I'm the first person in my family with a master's degree. So, and I worked for Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's company, for a year. So I did 4 years in the Marine Corps, 1 year in corporate America, and that's all the work experience I got in life. But when I lead with that, I found that a lot of people say, well, you can do that because you're a veteran. You can do that because you college educated. So JT Hustles was a guy that we never talked about education. If anything, we said, hey, listen, you don't have to go to college to be successful, because nothing I was doing the prerequisite was a college education.
I don't think I've ever heard you mention you went to college before.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard you mention it before.
because I don't think that is a prerequisite for success.
It's not.
Yeah.
Nah, especially nowadays.
Yeah, and I tell people I'm the person that I did everything that mama, grandma, whoever raised you told you to do. So went to school, made good grades. Then in low income environments, we feel like the fast track to making money is the military, because you go to college, that's another 4 years, and if you already tired of school, like you trying to get straight to the money. You don't want to go, flip burgers. Nothing wrong with flipping burgers, but average high school kid don't want to flip burgers. So the fast track to the money seemed like the military. So go to the military. It was good for what it was, but it wasn't for me. And then when you get in the military, you find out them guys that make money in the military, they've been in 15 years. The person that just started out, you make, like, I think when I joined, right, every 2 weeks, I'm a Marine serving during the war in Afghanistan. I'm stationed in Japan. I'm getting $500 every 2 weeks.
Damn.
So I'm not getting rich, but you can fake it because you ain't got no bills. You're going to stay on base. You're going to eat for free. So you could take that whole $500 and go get you a Dodge Charger and make people feel like you got it, right?
Yeah.
So intentionally, the people that gravitate to me the most is low income people, and that's by design, because I do want to help those people the most. The people that didn't go to the best schools, so they had the relationships. The people that maybe didn't even serve in the military, so they don't have those relationships or that foundation as well.
What does your day look like on a typical day?
All right, so I try to get up as early as possible because I got a 5-year-old, and she's in private school, but we still do homeschool right now.
That's what's up.
Ever since COVID. So the first thing that I do is I'm now getting back more into fitness, right?
Okay.
So this is my new daily routine.
Shout out to that.
Because
Okay.
for years, I only cared about chasing the bag. And I want to say this openly because I know other people like that too. You'll get tunnel vision on just chasing the bag, but it's no good in making, I don't care if you make $1 million a month, if you laid up in a hospital bed or if you always feel terrible. So I got into cycling. Because a partner of mine put me on his low impact. It on his bad. So we'll get out and do a couple miles.
JT Cycles.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll get out, we'll do a couple miles on the bike, right? And then I just jump straight into the media company. So I believe in not trying to create something and then sell it. So I'll read emails, I'll look at comments, I'll just see what the feedback has been in the last 24 hours.
Bam.
And that's how we determine our future content, products, and services.
Your customers are like paid consultants.
Yeah.
They tell you what to do next.
Right.
Yeah.
They're literally telling you
Yeah.
or asking you what to do. I like
That's a
that
fact.
strategy.
Yep.
Nice and simple.
Yep.
Do you record videos every day?
Every day. Yes, sir. And I'm a one-man show. So I script the videos because I'm a rambler, as you guys can tell. So I give myself an outline so I can kind of stay within a short amount of time. I set up my cameras, my lights, I record it, I edit it, I title it, thumbnail, premiere it, promote it, go negotiate brand deals, whole 9 yards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Brother Chris, stock options. I don't know if you want to talk about this publicly. If you don't want to, that's fine. What's been your best trade?
Hold on, before I even say that, I consider JT like the Jay-Z. The Jay-Z when he come into the studio, write that down. Like JT goes in there, it's like he does everything.
Yeah.
Like he's really built an empire and he does everything with no team.
Beautiful.
It's crazy.
But we gonna hire a team though, cause we getting older. But
We need a team to scale with the
yeah.
To scale, we need a team.
Absolutely.
Because here's something that happens is decision fatigue kicks in, aka burnout, where you're literally tired from making too many decisions.
That's a
and it
fact.
gets conked. Your brain gets conked out. So I'm with you on that.
All right. And the question about stock options one more time?
What's been your best day with stock options or your best trade?
So my best trade, so I've had some good trades, but the most interesting trade was it's called an earnings play trade.
Okay.
Right. So every quarter the companies have to give earnings about their particular company. So I was looking at Netflix. I felt like Netflix was about to just drop down and just go down, right? So at 3:59, the market closes at 4 o'clock. At 3:59, I put $1,000 in and put a put saying that Netflix is going to go down. They're going to miss their earnings report. And I woke up the next morning at 9:31 when the market opens at 9:30. So at 9:30, I had made $14,000.
Whoa.
Right? But the thing about it is earnings play is not like it's no type of way for you to say, do technical analysis. It's just pure luck.
Pure luck, okay.
So I put a small investment in because I'm thinking it's going to go down. It went down. Woke up the next morning, $14,000.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to Options.
But he does teach technical analysis.
Yes, I do.
For the haters.
Yeah, I do.
That think that is all like
so like,
What is technical analysis for,
So,
for us newbies?
Basically, technical analysis when you're breaking down the market. You're looking at certain levels that are important to the market. So for this example, if I tell you support and resistance, if I say you what support and resistance is, you'd have no idea what I'm talking about. But if I tell you, if I put Venus at resistance and I put Serena at support, and they're hitting the tennis ball back and forward, back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, that boy
stock
good.
market, the stock price is going up towards Serena, Venus, and then Serena hit the ball back to Venus, then Venus hit back to Serena. It's going back and forth, back and forth. That's support and resistance. The ball can never go past Serena, or the ball can never go past Venus. Right? So that's technical analysis, but I break it down into our language so we can understand. All right. So that's kind of.
I understood exactly what you just. Yeah, you made it crystal clear.
And we trade over 1,000 students so far.
Whoa,
train over 1,000 people. Yep.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Nice. Are they paying monthly, yearly? How does the pricing work?
They pay one time. They pay one time, and this is the thing about it. You pay one time, and you have a skill set for the rest of your life.
Yep.
You see, that's the power of, like, I'm going to literally trade stock options till I can't move anymore. And then if I can't move, I'm gonna say, listen, I need you to push this button for me so we can still trade stock options. That's how powerful it is, but we just didn't know about it.
And for $97, Chris spent a week with him. Mm-hmm. Virtually, of course, like over Zoom.
Yeah.
But you get a whole week with somebody that's killing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, definitely. Like, we take them on the journey. Like, we call it take people from their captivity to their promised land, right? Like the children of Israel when they was in Egypt, we take them from Egypt into their promised land. So we start off with a $7 mini course. Well, I didn't even call it a mini course. It's an impactful course, right?
Yeah.
It's 3 hours long and a whole bunch of bonuses. And after that, you go to the next journey. Stage 2 is the 5-day stock option challenge, where we stay with you for 5 days and we're teaching you the foundational pieces of trading stock options, right? And then after that, you will have a skill set to go out and trade stock options. Then after that, if you want to join one of our programs, our 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month program, you have the option to do so as well to keep moving forward.
Man, you cover all bases with that, boy. It's how bad you want it.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
sir.
how bad you want
We
it.
actually want to help people. Our whole goal is to really help people.
Yeah. I mean, the best way to really help people, to get people to pay attention, is to have a price point on it at some point.
Yep.
Because a lot of people will absorb free, but once they pay something, and it could be a fair fee, once they pay something, they're taking a lot of action.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Who do you respect?
Man, in the industry, man, we gonna be here all day.
Both industry,
Yeah.
other people in North Carolina. Who do you respect?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the unfamous people. So my uncles was my original mentors, and they taught me my initial crash course into business. So my mama's brothers taught me about being an entrepreneur versus getting a 9-to-5 job. But then in the industry, for people that the viewers may know, of course, you yourself, like Mr. Andre Hatchett, has been consistent since. I even seen a video of you. I don't know if this is how old the video was, but you was with Dr. Boyce Watkins.
2015.
Yeah, that's
wow.
the first video I seen you in on social media all the way up until
Shout
now.
out to Boyce.
Of course, there's industry leaders like the Earn Your Leisures, the David Shans, the table talks with AO, him 500. No disrespect if I can't remember everybody's name right now.
There's a lot of people.
But anybody that genuinely creates content, whether it's free or paid, is irrelevant to me. But anybody out there that's genuinely helping people, I respect all of those men and women that do that, because you could be selfish and say, I'm gonna learn how to make money. I'm gonna make money for me and my family and not help anybody. So any of those men and women that say, I'm gonna learn how to trade stock options, but I'll teach you. I'm gonna learn how to be a notary, but I'll teach you. I'll learn how to do whatever, but I'm willing to teach you. Like, and whether I know them or not, like, I just respect everybody that's in my niche, whether you got less followers than me, more followers than me, because I do think that we need to, even though it's a lot of people doing it, we still need to continue to build that culture.
Oh, yeah.
Because people like us usually don't trust us for some reason. All right. Now
We've
in
been
Atlanta.
getting better. We've been getting better over the past few years.
Now in Atlanta is different. different. But if you go to like South Carolina, North Carolina, like they call you snake oil salesman. They think everybody is trying to finesse everybody. They had this mindset of, oh, if you really knew how to make that kind of money, you wouldn't tell anybody. But what they're really saying is, if they knew how to make that kind of money,
they wouldn't tell anybody.
They wouldn't tell anybody, right? So that's why I respect everybody in the game that's like that.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Chris, what qualities about your wife made you ask her to marry you?
My wife, so one thing that really stood out about my wife is she stuck with me the whole time.
Loyalty.
Yeah, I literally broke with my wife like 7-8 times.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I was young because I met my wife in my younger. I was probably like 24. She was 21.
Okay. How old are you now?
I'm 36.
Okay, cool.
Right, so we've been rocking for a long time. But through that period, I broke up with her, get back together, broke up with her, and so on and so on. You know, and then loyalty. She's like, when I say she's loyal, like it's like, I mean, if somebody says something negative about me, she really to jump over the fence and go to
I
war.
respect that.
You see what I'm saying? So
respect
that's probably one of the main qualities.
Men value loyalty a lot.
Yes, we do.
So to my man Aaron earlier, Aaron's Mr. Let Go. And when we were talking about love, we said, yeah, like we value love, right? But this is my personal list. It could vary a little bit, but admiration, respect, compatibility, then love. How do you feel about that?
Man, run through it one more time. I agree with it.
Not in perfect order, but
Yeah.
Admiration, I want her to admire me. Respect, compatibility, love.
Yeah, I would add trust to the list because to me, the first thing is trust. Because when we 97 years old, I might not look the same. She might not admire me no more. But if we got trust, she gonna be locked in regardless.
Shout out to trust.
Yeah. So I agree with your list. I just add trust.
If someone has $1,000 to their name, what would you tell them to do?
All right. So I would have a conversation with that man or woman first, because one of the clinical definitions of malpractice is if you give treatment without diagnosis. So I would want to talk to them and say, if you're 20, 30, 40 years old and all you got is $1,000, first tell me how you only got $1,000, because I could tell you, hey, invest in Andre Hatchett's program, learn how to be a notary. You ain't gonna never worry about how making money ever again. But if they say I only got $1,000 because I go to the strip club or I got these other bad habits or whatever, like my thing is just giving you a play to make money may not solve your real problem. So one, I'm gonna talk to you and see why do you only have $1,000, and then try to identify what interests you have based off of that. If you're an introverted person, I'm gonna refer you to Chris, because out of all of the ways I know to make money, trading stock options is the way that you don't need anybody else. In other businesses and investments, you need to at least be able to convince somebody else. In a real estate transaction, I gotta convince you to sell me your house, or I gotta convince you to buy my house or rent out my house. If it's business where we're selling bottles of water or whatever product or service we have, we gotta convince other people to do that. So if they're introverted, I'll send them over to Chris and say, hey, you need to learn how to trade stock options. You'll make unlimited money for the rest of your life, as long as you can control your emotions. If you're an extroverted person, I would definitely recommend that they learn sales. And with sales, you can do a number of businesses. So you can resell stuff offline. You can sell yourself to 3PLs, contract with them, and now you're an independent courier. You're going to make at least $40,000 a year not knowing what you're doing for forever, right? And then we'll just go in different directions based off of their interests, right? The easiest way I think anybody that's watching this can start making more money is that they can download the Get Upside app, and that app's gonna give you cash back on gas you buying anyway. And you can download the Merchandiser app, and that's basically an app that when you're going to the grocery store anyway, it'll be a little simple task that'll give you $5-10. It's not gonna give you a lot of money, but the kind of person that has this problem don't have a lot of money anyway. So, and the dope thing about this is not only is it gonna allow you to start keeping more money in your pocket and making a little extra money, you can share that to all of your other friends and family members. Because one thing about broke people is broke people know broke people, just like rich people know rich people. So
it's like a science, fam.
Yeah. So you put your whole team on, and now they don't lose any money, but they start making money as well. And I'm also really big on affiliate marketing, because I feel like you might not have the time or the expertise to go out and train somebody how to make money doing this or that. But you can go find somebody with the expertise that's willing to partner with you and say, hey, if you can go get me people to buy this. Like, for example, I recently crossed over 100,000 on Instagram. And I made a program just teaching people how did I grow and monetize my Instagram to make the money that it's making now. And I made a little program, and other people, like my friend Travis, I told him the program for free, right? This is where giving value comes into play. He had 7,000 subscribers when I told him to play. Now he over 130,000 subscribers running the play, and he's an affiliate for my course. So we doing $200 to $500 a day, which is not a lot of money, but I'm talking about while I'm sitting here with you, he's going to tell people, hey, how you went from in less than a month, 7,000 to 130,000.
Man, that 2 to 500. That 2 to 5 a day is a very important number, because that's the number I tell people to aim. That's a safe walk out of the job number. That's a safe, I have the option to walk out of the job number. $200 to $500 a day could change around your whole life, because now so here's the thing about being dead broke is your mind isn't clear. But that 2 to 5 a day, it gives you breathing room.
And you can do that off a free platform. Like Instagram, like YouTube, like Facebook, Audible, for those of you that want to do the ebooks as well. A lot of different options. Depends on what your interests are.
That's what it is. How do you spend your money now, Chris? Are you invest your earnings? Are you buying real estate? How are you spending your money? Are you going on trips every week?
No. No, so I definitely invest. So I definitely invest. And I actually pay for mentorship.
Smart man.
Because I realize no matter what comes in, it can always go away. So what I want to do is I want to find out, and I want to continue to invest in myself to build myself up and build the team up to get to different levels.
If you need people to see you, I can help you out with that. I'm Andre C. Hatchett. I've created an amazing online presence over the past decade. Over 1 million plus views on YouTube, 100,000 plus subscribers and followers via social media, Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff combined. I'm helping you get in front of them. Look, stop trying to build everything on your own. I'm going to build my own audience. I don't need anybody else's stuff. Smart people leverage other people's stuff. Smart people leverage other people's stuff. Why? Because it takes too much time to do it on your own. So I'm going to help you out. If you have a product, a service, something that you need to get in front of people, I have a few amazing offers for you. One, if you don't want to be seen, fine. I'll just add you in my podcast, on my ongoing podcast, a commercial slot for you. I'll do the heavy lifting. You just send me the materials. Or I'll bring you on in person or virtually for you to promote your product in front of my audience. So send me a message. Promo today, Sunday. Lock it in from now to the rest of the year. I'm giving you a great deal. DM me. Let's do it. Say, Dre, it's time to get to work. Peace. That accountability is a game changer. So, how'd you guys meet?
YouTube. He was a subscriber of the channel.
Okay.
He led with value. He had a boat business. He said, hey, come out to Charlotte, get on my boats. When I got on the boat, before he even
Automatic
asked me,
friends right there, man. Automatic. Come on my boat.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
And before he even asked about doing any business, he was like, hey, if you and your team ever want to come out and get on the boats, like, hey, you could do it. So that's why I always tell people, like, man, if you lead with value, you never know where that might come. Now, if he would have just, like, because when you got a good number of subscribers, everybody say, hey, I got a secret way we could make some money, bro. Like, hit me up. So you're going to get ignored. But if you come leading with value up front, you never know what doors might open.
We're winding down, JT.
All
What
right.
do you want people to know about success?
All right, I want people to understand that whatever goal you have in life is super attainable, but the way that a lot of us, mostly people that watch me because they come from low-income environments, is that you look at where you are now and you're trying to find the next step and the next step all the way to success. But unfortunately, the issue with that is that if you're in an environment where nobody knows the right path to go in, you're not sure that this next step is going to end up where you're trying to go. So about success, I want people, like Chris does and I do as well, right? When you invest in financial literacy, I never think about, what the other man or woman is doing with the money, right? Just like if you was like us and you was raised in the church, right? I don't worry about what the minister is going to do, what the course creator is going to do, right? Because I'm doing it for my benefit. All right, I didn't buy the course for Andre's benefit. I love Andre like a brother, but when if I buy his training program, all right, I didn't buy it for him. I bought it for me. Right. All right, I want to know how to get whatever the result is. So what I want you to understand about success is if you're wherever you are and you're trying to make $100,000 a year or whatever your goal is, go find a man or woman that's already doing that, right? Study them, right? Pay for their mentorship, their coaching program, their whatever. Get on their email list, right? Add value to them in whatever way you can, and then reverse engineer your way back to where you are, because now you know the clear path to getting where you're trying to go, right? I tell people all the time, like we touched on school earlier, and I tell people that, hey, thinking that school is going to make you a lot of money is to me no different than saying, hey, we all slaves, but let's stay slaves because all we know is slavery. We don't know what's in them woods, and they say in the woods is ghosts, and the ghosts will kill you. So just because we got that fear of the unknown, a lot of people never take the next step. So find somebody that's doing what you're doing, add value to them, invest in them, and then reverse engineer your way to where you are. And now you know exactly how to get to whatever your goal is.
I love that. I'm at my 2 cents on this one. Success is boring. Success is boring. It gets fun. It gets exciting. And I tell people this up front to embrace the boredom. Right. It's monotonous. It's a lot of the same stinking stuff over and over and over again. And this will help people get rid of FOMO, fear of missing out. This will help them get rid of shiny object syndrome. It's going to be tough to start a dispatching company, a notary company, and get options at the same time. But for 6 months of focus, dispatching, 6 months of focus, notary, 6 months of focus, option, 18 months, you got all 3 of these skills wrapped up.
Yeah. Exactly.
You don't have to do everything at one time. Just go all in with what you got going on at that current time. But embrace the boredom, embrace the monotony. The fun and excitement will come later. Yeah. What's your thoughts on success, Chris?
Success, I think it's more so as a vision. Right? Like, my wife and I used to go sit at the lake, and we used to see the houses on the lake.
That's dope.
We used to ride through nice neighborhoods and all these type of things, right? We used to sit back and think, okay, what does my freedom look like, right? If you're able to see where you're trying to go, that's everything. Like everything. Like, even if I take you back biblical, when God told Abraham to go out and look this way, look this way, look this way. He said, all this is yours. You got to have that vision to be able to see everything that you possibly want. And then once you have the vision to go get it, most people don't have a vision. They don't know what freedom looks like. They don't know what's outside of those 4 walls, that 4 cubicle that they're standing in. But if you have the vision and be able to see where you want to go, it's going to eat you alive if you can't get there.
Keep that vision. How do we buy your options course?
You can go to my website. It's go.iwantknowledge.com, but it's probably best just to follow me on Instagram. Okay. That's CJack130. Just CJack130. We got a lot of scammers out there. But mine is CJack130. No extra S's, no 3 Ks, none of that stuff, right? CJack130, and you can get everything from there.
All right. JT, how do we sign up for your programs?
All right. The best way is to go to authorjt.com. Author like a book author. Authorjt.com is where you're going to find everything from that website.
Oh. Let me ask you guys this. What common traits do successful people who you know have in common?
Patience.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Give me 2 more.
All right. Give them one, Chris.
They have a mentor.
My man's all about the mentor.
It's all about the mentorship. It's nothing like being able to cut that learning curve.
Yeah.
It's big.
Mine would be they embrace what they're not good at. They embrace what they're not good at. And they're self-aware. They're self-aware of what they're not good at. And when you're self-aware of what you're not good at, it allows you to be able to learn more and learn better. Once people try to ignore their flaws, their self-awareness is out the window, and they're going to mess it up. Yeah. They're not going to grow. I got one more question.
All right.
What did you do? How did you spend your first $50,000 a month?
I took all of my friends. This was not a good investment, but I took all of my friends to New Orleans, and I rented out an entire apartment building.
That sounds fun, though.
It was. I was there with a few YouTubers, just a few entrepreneurs. Cause I was like, man, cause I'm the guy that naturally is super conservative. So I was living in an apartment that was $500 a month when I was making $50,000 a month.
Are you serious?
I promise you.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I'm reading comments trying to tell people how to make $10,000 a month, and they saying, nah, that can't be true because you walked in your kitchen and you got a white refrigerator. And people with money got stainless steel appliances, and so I'm like, hey, but when I got my first 50K, that's what I did. It worked out though, because a lot of those people still entrepreneurs and businessmen that we work with together. But I never been to New Orleans, so I went to New Orleans. I ran down the entire apartment building, and just me and some influencers just stayed in New Orleans. And then, came back, got back to the grind. Now, I buy real estate, cash, right? No finances.
Where do you buy your properties?
I like Fayetteville, North Carolina. I like Sumter, South Carolina. But for the people that don't know where those areas are, I like to invest in markets that have a military presence, because I'm a veteran, and I know that if somebody comes in there from the military, you usually on 3-year orders. So it's a good chance I got you as a tenant for 3 years. So I like towns that have a military base. I like towns that have a college town there as well. The good thing about that is that you always know you're going to have younger people, and you actually can make more money by renting out the rooms, and then they share the common space, and college kids don't mind doing that. They want to get off campus anyway. All right, now they might tear your stuff up, but it still give you another pool. And my third criteria, got to have all three for me to invest in that area. They got to have a strong economy, independent of the college and independent of the military base. So it's kind of restrictive, some people say, but I have found, because my goal is to be a buy and hold investor my entire life. I'm going to keep making content as long as it can help people, but when I'm 97 years old, if people say, "Oh man, JT, we ain't listening to you no more," I'm going to have so many real estate properties that I can service the military, service the college kids, service the travel nurses or whoever, and we still going to be okay.
What's your average price that you pay for them?
I like to stay under $170,000. Just because we spending cash.
Yeah.
So $170K or less. And I'm a cash buyer if anybody watches this. And they're a real estate investor, and you buy property in that area.
How many units do you have now? How many
It's not a lot. I only got like 6.
Rich people always do this mess, right?
They only got
6, so only got $500,000 worth of property.
Because in your next interview, you're going to have a man or woman that say, "I got 200 doors."
Run your own race, JT.
That's why now I got to say only 6. I got 6. And then everybody else got 200. What is he doing?
Hey, man, most people have none. So 6 is the win.
Yeah.
Any units for you yet? Are you in real estate yet?
No, so I did like one real estate deal. I bought a foreclosure property, took over the payments and sold it.
Nice. Good stuff. Shout out to the squad, great guys. Appreciate you guys coming down.
Anytime.
You guys coming down here.
Anytime.
So for anyone who knows, we record this one in Atlanta, and they came down a couple hours drive, so that is definitely appreciated. This is the Hatchett's Way Media Company.
Yes, sir. Don't get it twisted.
Ever get it twisted. That's not for my 5-day challenge. It is October 10th. Yeah, let's be up. It's October 10th through the 14th. We will teach you how to get in the door as a self-employed notary entrepreneur. MobileNotaryLaunch.com. MobileNotaryLaunch.com. Peace.
How these losses given, but no lessons learned. And how these scars shown, but no respect was earned. You choose not to live your life, well, that's your concern. But death come for all, my nigga. We all get a turn. How many niggas be the same when that court adjourned? Tell the devil he...